Hello designers, and welcome to another interesting tutorial. My name remains Lola Banjoko. So here I'm jumping on this new trendy rose sleeve. It's a very lovely sleeve and it's simple to make, so I decided to jump on it. So the sleeve is easy to make, so let's get started. Alright, you need your sleeve pattern. However you draft your sleeve pattern, if it works for you, then it's fine. So here is me pointing out the front and the back pattern, okay? And also I'm showing you the length. We are using 3/4 length for this sleeve, okay? So that is what I just pointed out. So for the rose sleeve, the pattern will be folded in this manner, but before we cut the rose, let's first cut out the lining part of the sleeve. So for the lining part, you need your full sleeve pattern. So I've already folded the length of my sleeve because this is a full length sleeve. So I folded it to 3/4 length. I've gone ahead to cut my lining, then I notched the midpoint. Okay, so keeping the lining aside now, so I go ahead and folded back my sleeve pattern. I'm working with a full sleeve, so I folded it back into half, so it does not matter which side is it, back or front. So this is me trying to place my sleeve on the fabric. So your fabric, you need to fold it on the bias form, like a triangular form. Alright, so this is a pieces I used, so is luckily for me it's already in a bias form, so I just move with the flow. So here is me placing my sleeve pattern and also ensuring that I have my sewing allowances on all the sides. For instance, the side of the sleeve, and also the crown. I'm adding my 1/2 inch allowance along the crown edge, like so. Then I'll do the same thing to this bottom part. So I'll add my 1/2 inch allowance here. We don't need much allowance for the hem part. Okay, so you go ahead and notch this part as you see me do. Alright, so I'm going to sew through like this as I am indicating. I'm going to sew on that line with 1/2 inch allowance. So after sewing, this is what we have. I'm going to notch this sharp edge here, give it a good notch, then turn it to the right side. Okay, so after turning it to the right side, try to bring all the tucked in part, try to bring it in. Then here is me folding the rose part, so try to play with the fabric. So here is a small fabric manipulation we are doing here. So however, you can make your rose beautiful, style it that way. Okay, so I'm just giving you an insight of how you can fold your rose. Okay, so this is one way. There are numerous ways you can go about it. So this is one. We are all designers, so I expect you to be more creative. Alright, so here is me trying to place my lining over it. So pin it down and sew your 1/2 inch allowance. So here is me after I finished sewing my 1/2 inch allowance. So you're going to top stitch on the lining. Now sew the crown of the lining and the rose together so it can be worn. Then go ahead and give it a very nice rose shape as I am doing. So let's keep shaping. Let's keep giving the rose design as I'm doing here. As I have mentioned earlier, shape your rose as desired. Alright, so one thing I didn't show also in this video, I didn't show you that I joined the lining and the rose together. That is on the side seam. You're supposed to do that, so don't forget to do that. Where I'm trimming, so you're supposed to sew it down so it can be one piece. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead after you have joined it together. I'm going to go ahead and sew the side seam together. Okay, so here is me famzing my rows. So sew it together like so, and here is the end result. So this is my pretty model. I hope you love it as much as I do, and I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question, try to put it in the comment section. I'll do well to attend to your questions. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.